EA Sports, within the game. That was the perfect call out there. Once he got the blocks, he made a move, and he was headed to the end zone.
Not too bad. You're starting to make a name for yourself in this league. Make a couple of plays, you're gonna hit next level. Somebody get this man his update.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports. it's the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants.
Well, you folks at home can see the evidence. Snow and supposedly a few inches yet to fall here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. So, CD, here we are. You look at how well this offense has played all year, 16-0. Now, in most years, they'd be at home right now enjoying time off for their perfect season, getting ready for the postseason. But this is the decade of the 2020s, so that means 17 games are what's needed to get through a perfect season. Would a win here make them an all-timer for you?
It would. It absolutely would. And I realize we're not comparing apples to apples because of the length of regular seasons. But if you think back to the 1972 Dolphins, they were 14-0 in the regular season. 3 wins made them a Super Bowl champion, so they were 17-0 total. Imagine getting through 17 now and then continuing on and winning the Super Bowl. They're an all-timer team already for me.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
23 yards on the tuck and run. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Going for it all. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. He'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brandon Graham. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. 7-7, our score after 1. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And cue the applause, and there it is for him, the mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just the 3rd quarterback to reach that milestone, joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work and a huge...
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 48 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. So it's all down to this, Week 18 on the NFL schedule. And that means that once we sort things out, we'll all be set for our second ever Super Wild Card weekend, which I think everyone agrees was a runaway success last year. We got two games. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. Touchdown! Kyle Rudolph, his 4th touchdown on the year as they have taken the lead. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He already with a couple of touchdown throws. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He's got a man complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants will take. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the long touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd of this first half, as his guys take over with a 1st down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to let it go again. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Kadarius Toney, 65 yards. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender, because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
102 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt. Looking for Shepard deep. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard, 34 yards. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns. And New York set to take the field. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some, because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Kadarius Toney with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike. The New York set to take the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
That good for 22 and a first down. He'll look to throw. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Second and 1. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brandon Graham picks up his second sack of the afternoon. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Back to throw here. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He'll drop to throw. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Barkley again, and this time he'll score. Touchdown, Giants. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those.
Possession switching back to the New York Giants. They go play action here on first down. And finding the tight end Rudolph. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Back to throw now on first down. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all, but in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now out come the Giants. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams, and that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.